Concord Township, and welcome to the Concord Township Board of Trustee meeting for November 18th, 2020. We're going to call the meeting to order. And if you would join us in the Pledge of Allegiance, please.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mr. Rose, the roll call, please.
Thank you, Mr. Dondorfer. Mrs. Lucci?
Present.
Mr. McIntosh?
Present.
Mr. Dondorfer?
Present. Okay, we're going to move to approve the minutes of the November 4th, 2020 regular trustees meeting.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the minutes as written.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Moving on to our elected officials report. Our fiscal officer, Amy Dawson, is not with us this evening, but I believe Mr. Rose, you're covering her report.
There is no report for the fiscal officer this meeting. Thank you.
Moving on to the trustees report, and we will start with Mrs. Mtg.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I did have a conversation with a resident regarding possible single trash hauler for the township for more affordable pricing and to be able to have household recyclable service. We have looked into this this year and have had some other residents comment. We are going to continue with these investigations. If you have any ideas, thoughts, please definitely let us know. I wanted to thank the service department, the fire department for handling resident calls with downed trees and water issues and power issues these last crazy weather days. Your service means everything to our residents and to us. And I did want to take a moment to address the increased COVID cases in the county. My hope is we find better ways to be more resilient in terms of how we deal with the stress of being in a pandemic. We all know that this disease hits those hardest who are immune compromised, who have comorbidities. And yet, I read a study today that 76% of the population gained 16 pounds with the first lockdown. So it's almost sort of counterintuitive. And so, my hope is that we take this opportunity to take care of ourselves and to improve our health, to improve our well-being so that, we don't have to, we can use prevention as the key. We don't have to rely on a vaccine. So just sort of my nursing sort of two cents. But with that, I do wish everybody a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hear that it's going to be different this year, but we still all have something to be grateful for. I'm very grateful for you guys. I'm grateful for the township and the residents, and I do wish everybody the best.
Thank you very much. Mr. McIntosh.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I haven't been fairly quiet. I think I've had a few follow-up questions about the fire station. People are asking about where and when and that sort of stuff, and continue to deal with the normal water zoning questions. I've also had some conversations about businesses that are interested in locating some of that sort of jet-related activity. So there's some interesting things happening there. It's exciting to see businesses wanting to come to Concord. So a lot of good things there. And I'd also just like to take a minute to discuss the increase we're seeing in the coronavirus cases. It's been a challenging year for all of us, I think, to what Mrs. Lucci said about, everybody gaining weight and being stuck at home, and we're facing the prospect of being isolated from families and being back in our homes at a time where we don't have the opportunity to spend as much outside in nice weather as we did over the summer. So it's tough, and we need to work as a community. We need to be safe. I mean, this is going on and it's happening, and you need to know your circles and you need to know who you're with. And I know it's awkward to ask close friends and family about who they're around and to be doing these diligent things, but when you go into medical facilities, they ask you questions, taking temperatures and staying on top of that stuff. When we're casual about those things is when we have the result that we had. And the more we're casual about it and not taking it seriously, the longer it's going to stick around. So I think it's good news on the horizon. I mean, I know that it's being treated effectively and mortality rates are declining, and there's hopes of vaccines, but just because those positive ticks are out there doesn't mean that we're not going to have we have to endure a little bit longer until that's going to be available to all of us. So I just encourage us to work together as a community. I certainly hope we can continue to enjoy our businesses and our restaurants, and as we did in the spring, if you're not going out and you can still get takeout and support the local businesses, that's going to be really important. So, and I'd just like to take an opportunity to wish everyone in Concord Township and my fellow trustees and staff members here at Town Hall a happy Thanksgiving. It is important to be thankful. It's been a tough year, and we have, even though that's been hard, we can all look at and see things that we can be thankful for. So.
Great, thank you. I would also like to let our residents know, we continue to be updated daily through the mayors and managers' daily meetings as far as what's transpiring throughout our state with the pandemic. These are challenging times. We're going through more of a challenge right now. I think it's important for our residents to understand that everybody here in the township and in the county needs to practice personal responsibility during this time. Take measures that they think are critical in protecting their family and others around them. So I urge everyone to do their part during this difficult time. We all have to do our part, and as our other Morgan and Amy has stated, we have businesses in here that we can continue to support during these difficult times if you order carry out or things of that nature. At the same time, I hope everybody stays healthy and well during this time and as we get into the holidays. We do wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you all find something to be thankful and happy for during the holiday season. And we will continue to be diligent in our responsibilities as far as updating the residents of Concord Township as to what's transpiring throughout the state. Like I said, we're in daily contact with updates from the governor's office to the mayors and managers, and we hope that everybody stays well during these times. With that, we'll move on to department reports in our administration department. Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Mr. Dondorfer. Two quick items to touch on this evening. Due to the significant rise in the COVID cases that we're all familiar with, we have closed township offices to public access. We have instituted the ability to conduct all our business through the Dropbox, which is installed at the entrance here to Town Hall. Residents can also email, they can mail, and they can call any respective department offices, and we'll be happy to get their business taken care of. This is going to continue until further notice. Just as a reminder, all the public meetings will continue to be broadcast through WebEx as they are now, and that allows our residents the opportunity to participate in our public meetings. In addition, the trustee meetings, zoning commission, and BZA meetings are always available to be viewed on our YouTube channel. And additional information can be found on our website on how to access all that. And if anyone has any questions or you need any further assistance, please contact Town Hall, and we'll be happy to give you all the assistance you need to accomplish your goals. The second thing is Resolution 2020 TAC 32 is on the agenda for this evening. The main purpose of this resolution is to prevent engine braking by semi-trucks. That's what it boils down to. They're very loud, especially along our highway corridors, 44 in the township. We've received many complaints on this, so this is a solid way to address the issue. Once the ordinance is passed, we will have to publish the appropriate information for 3 consecutive weeks in the local newspaper. Upon completion of that, we will put up signs on the respective highways, and that will allow law enforcement to address any infractions as they come up. And that's it. And I'd also like to wish everyone a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. Moving on to the audience portion of the meeting tonight. Is there anybody on the telephone with us this evening that would like to participate?
The law department is on the phone, so we have legal counsel with us.
Okay.
And that's it.
And that's it. Okay. Seeing that we have nobody in the audience this evening, we'll move on to old business. Seeing that we have none, we will move into the new business portion of the meeting this evening. And item A.
Mr. Chairman, I vote to approve, that we move to approve, vote on the resolution 2020-32, a resolution adopting regulations to govern excessive vehicle and engine noise in the township.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve Fire Department conditional offer of employment to Connor Bachman, part-time firefighter paramedic, pending background check and physical.
And I second.
All in favor?
Aye. I move to vote on purchase order to O'Connor Plumbing in the amount of $25,200 for labor and materials from COVID funds.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to approve PO to Hull Engineering and Associates in the amount of $18,700.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye. I move to vote on the purchase order to LeMay Erickson Wilcox in the amount not to exceed $122,000.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I move to approve all remaining CARES Act funds generated by the interest to be applied towards the sheriff's contract.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you. Moving on to future meetings and announcements, Mr. Rose.
Thank you, Mr. Dondorfer. Friday, November 20th at 9 a.m., there will be a staff meeting that will be held via WebEx, and if anybody wants to listen in, that is available on our website. Monday, November 23rd, from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon, the Concord Community Center is hosting a blood drive. From what I understand, due to the need for blood, that is still continuing, but they have the Red Cross runs that blood drive, and there are protocols in place, and you must have an appointment in order to donate blood. If you have any questions, contact the community center. Thursday and Friday, November 26th and 27th, we will be closed in observance of the Thanksgiving holiday. Tuesday, I can't believe I'm saying this, December 1st, there will be a zoning commission meeting at 7 p.m. And then on Wednesday, December 2nd, 6:30 p.m. office hours, 7:30 p.m. will be our trustee meeting, and those will be broadcast on our YouTube channel, and you can also participate via WebEx. And that concludes the meetings and announcements, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Rose. And that concludes our Township Trustee meeting this evening. We would like, on behalf of Concord Township, wish you all a happy Thanksgiving and a great holiday. Stay safe and well, and we're adjourned. Thank you.